Hey y'all, Katrina here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Katrina. Usually I get on here and I speak about how you can be healed, delivered, and set free from disease and infirmities. And this time I'm just going to talk about fruits and vegetables that's good for the 11 organ systems of the human body. I'm just going to mention the organ system, the primary function of it, and then fruits and vegetables that are good for it. Prepared to hear the same things mentioned because a lot of fruits and vegetables are good for all the organ systems. Like something might be good for your skin, but also good for digestion. So it's going to be repetitive, but stay with me. Okay, let's get started. So there are 11 organ systems in the human body. I want to discuss just the functions, as I said, and the fruits and vegetables that are good to eat for each organ system. If you see me looking down, I'm reading my notes. So first we have the integumentary system, which is the largest organ system, and that's talking about the skin. It consists of skin, hair, nails, and sweat glands. Its primary function is to protect the body by acting as a barrier against external elements like bacteria, chemicals, and UV radiation, while also regulating body temperature, sensing stimuli through nerves, and producing vitamin D. Fruits and vegetables rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals can promote healthy skin. So fruits, berries, so blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and limes, tomatoes, pomegranates, kiwi, avocado, vegetables that's good for your skin, carrots, spinach, kale, sweet potatoes, broccoli, and bell peppers. So specific nutrients for skin health. So vitamin C, it protects against free radical damage and promotes collagen production. And free radicals are highly reactive and unstable molecules that are made by the body naturally and can also be produced after exposure to toxins in the environment, such as tobacco smoke and ultraviolet light. Vitamin E is an antioxidant that fights inflammation and improves skin barrier function. I use vitamin E every day on my face, especially, well, I just use it every day on my face. And, a lot of times when my skin is breaking out or I'm getting pimples, it's because I'm not eating right. Like every time I eat foods that I'm not supposed to eat, it affects my skin. But vitamin E tends, and, stopping the food that I shouldn't be eating, plus consuming a lot of water, it gets the skin back on fleek. Okay. Beta carotene is converted to vitamin A, which supports cell growth and skin repair. Lycopene protects against sun damage and reduces wrinkles. Polyphenols are antioxidants that improve skin elasticity and reduce the signs of aging. So here's some tips. You may want to include a variety of these fruits and vegetables in your diet. Consider making smoothies, salads, or soups with the ingredients. You can also apply fresh fruits and vegetables to like mask, like to your face for a natural skin treatment, and you can make like a mask with it. So you want to drink plenty of water and stay hydrated and support your skin health. Now, I got a story time, right? This is about blueberries. So many years ago, I would say over 5, 6 years ago, one day, I don't know if I burnt my tongue or I don't know what happened, bit it, maybe, I don't know. It was a chunk of my tongue, might be TMI, but it was a little piece of my tongue that was like pilled up, like not necessarily missing, but like it was, you can move it. So, like when you have skin, like the cuticle peeled back on your nail and that hurts, that's how it was like a piece of my tongue was like that. And I don't remember burning it or biting my tongue, right? So I got this idea. Hindsight being 2020 was Holy Spirit. God gave me the idea. But I just got an idea to go take a blueberry. I took the blueberry, peeled the skin open, and I rubbed it on my tongue. When I tell you, as God is my witness, it healed immediately. Like immediately. I'm not lying, right? This is over 5 years ago when this happened. Now, fast forward to one day I got a pimple on my face, right? And I kept picking with it and I was just irritated by it. So you know what? Let me take a blueberry and put it on the pimple. While I put the blueberry on the pimple, it immediately shrunk. Like it was enough of pimple, a bump where you can try to squeeze it. I took a blueberry, rubbed it on the pimple, and then probably it was less than 5 minutes later, probably about 3 to 5 minutes late. Within 3 to 5 minutes, I went back and touched the pimple. I could not even grip it to grab it, like if you wanted to squeeze the pus out of it. No, I couldn't even grip it. That's how tiny it's shrunk. And you know, blueberries are full of antioxidants, and if you freeze blueberries and eat them, when you freeze blueberries, it has even more antioxidants in it. And again, the antioxidants, the free radicals, it prevents cancer and different like chronic diseases. So blueberries, small little fruit, very powerful. So yeah, that's my story. So moving along, and I also too that it mentioned one of the tips I read when I did the research. They were saying like take fruits and make like a mask. I did that before too. Like I was eating like oranges, you know, it's packed with vitamin C. And one day I'm personally wouldn't do this often because I'm finna eat them fruits. So I buy a lot of fruits, but I eat the fruits. I'm not finna take fruits and be rubbing it on my skin, but I did take an orange one time, rubbed it on my skin, and I feel like it made it tight. You know, it'd be sticky and stuff. And then I also did it with blueberry, but that's not something that I personally am going to do every day because I'm going to eat the fruits because I rather work the inside on out, because how your skin looks on the outside, it determines what's going on the inside. And I know for me, myself and I, when I eat stuff that I'm not supposed to eat, my skin, it shows in my skin. It breaks my skin out. Sometimes even eczema comes back, and then that itches, and that's annoying as well. So yeah, I rather work the inside on out. So, but that is another option where you can take fruits and apply it. With the blueberries, I would say, yeah, if you have a pimple or some bumps, take the blueberry and rub it on this right directly on it. And I mean, it shrunk like within minutes. Okay, moving along. Respiratory system. So the primary function of the respiratory system is to facilitate gas exchange, specifically bringing oxygen into the body and removing carbon dioxide, waste production through breathing. Carbon dioxide, which is a waste production through breathing. The process of breathing involves inhaling air rich in oxygen and exhaling air containing carbon dioxide. So we breathe in oxygen, we release carbon dioxide. So apples are rich in antioxidants, flavonoids, beta-carotene, and vitamin C and E. Apples can also reduce the risk of COPD, which is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, by slowing down lung function decline. COPD is a chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. It's a group of lung diseases that block airflow and make it difficult to breathe. And their oxygen levels tend to be really low all the time. Citrus fruits such as oranges, lemons, and grapefruits are great sources of vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that help protect lung cells. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a carotenoid associated with improved lung function. Tomatoes can help reduce airway inflammation. Leafy greens such as kale, spinach, and arugula, if I'm saying that right, are jam-packed with essential nutrients that can support lung health, including antioxidants, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Grapes. For some reason, I got a red star next to grapes. Oh, I know why. Especially red and purple varieties are rich in antioxidants like resveratrol, which can help protect cells from damage caused by free radicals, a process known known as oxidative stress. So I put a star next to the grape. So what I'm going to do when I edit this video, I'm going to show pictures of the organ systems, so it's a more visual of how it looked. And then with grapes specifically, in the lungs, we have these alveoli sacs, and it's like the branch, and it's little circles, and that's where gas exchange takes place. So when we inhale oxygen and we release, the oxygen goes into the alveoli, and then the carbon dioxide comes out. So that's where gas exchange takes place, and grapes are good for that. And then basically it reminds you of grapes. Like if you had a bunch of grapes and it got the branches in the little circles, that's how it looks in the lungs. So a lot of the fruits that's good for certain organ systems, it looks like the organ, right? So let's say walnuts, the way a walnut look, you could compare it to the brain. If you cut open a tomato, the way the heart looks, the heart has 4 chambers. That's what, a tomato. The woman's reproductive systems, avocados. Anyway, I'll insert some pictures into this video so y'all can see. So y'all see less of my beautiful face and more of the organ systems and the fruits and stuff that's good for it. Okay, moving along. Okay, so nervous system, the primary function is to coordinate and control body activities by rapidly transmitting signals through a network of nerves, enabling movement, sensation, and thought, as well as regulating automatic functions like breathing and heartbeat. So you want to focus on leafy green vegetables. Why? Because they are rich in vitamins and antioxidants, especially B vitamins, B6 and B12, which are crucial for nerve repair and proper nerve signal transmission. So examples are spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. Why? Because they're packed with antioxidants that combat oxidative stress and protect brain cells. B vitamin rich foods. They are eggs, such as eggs, fortified cereals, fish, leafy greens, and nuts. Why? Because B1, 2, 6, and 12 are essential for nerve function and regeneration. Avocados. Avocados are rich in magnesium and folic acid, which can help regulate the nervous system. Nuts, a good source of magnesium and, and other nutrients that support nerve health. Omega-3 fatty acids are found in fish like salmon. These reduce inflammation and support nerve regeneration. Dark chocolate, yummy. It contains brain boosting compounds, including flavonoids and antioxidants. And they say dark chocolate is good for your skin too. Pomegranate, and of course, the higher the cocoa, the healthier it is. But when they be high in cocoa, it be nasty, to me at least. So pomegranate are high in antioxidants, which help prevent free radical damage and to brain cells. And pomegranate, you just buy pomegranates. You could buy the seeds also. They sell them seeds that come in like a little bowl. But you could cut a pomegranate open and just eat the seeds out of it. Beets contain high levels of nitrates that widen blood vessels and increase blood flow to the brain. I really wish beets were good so I can eat them, but it's disgusting, so I don't. Reproductive system. Primary function is the maintain function of the reproductive system is to allow for the production of offspring, produce gametes or egg cells or ova in female and sperm cells in males. The reproductive system, it nurtures the offspring. So the reproductive system nurtures the developing offspring from conception through pregnancy and childbirth. So it produces hormones that regulate the reproductive process and sexual development. For example, testosterone produced in the testes and estrogen and progesterone are produced in the ovaries. To support reproductive health, consider incorporating fruits rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals like citrus fruits, berries, avocados, pomegranates, kiwi, and pineapple. So citrus fruits such as oranges, grapefruit, and lemons are excellent source of vitamin C, which is crucial for enhancing fertility and improving sperm quality. They also contain folic acid, important for healthy fetal development. Berries. Blueberries, raspberries, and cranberries are packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory phytonutrients, which can aid in both male and female fertility. Avocados are high in folate. Avocados are high in folate. Take a breath. Avocados support the health of eggs and sperm and reduce the risk of miscarriage. They also contain healthy fats, vitamin E, and potassium, which supports overall reproductive health. Pomegranates, rich in antioxidants. Pomegranates can help increase blood flow to the uterus and thicken the uterine lining, which can support pregnancy. And just so we clear, something that I recently learned but never thought about, started seeing videos float around on social media where they were saying how the man is responsible because that they help the woman get pregnant, right? And so those symptoms that women be experiencing from like when they pregnant, like the morning sickness and all that stuff, they saying that that's coming from the male. So I'm gonna need y'all to eat healthy, okay? For the men out there, I'm gonna need y'all that if you want to have kids someday, going to get the body right, the mind right, the soul, the spirit right, every aspect. But y'all need to eat healthy too, because men don't be taking care of themselves, okay? Y'all need to go to the doctor, but make sure y'all eating the fruits and vegetables, okay? Moving along. Skeletal system. Their primary function is to provide support, protection, and movement for the body, as well as storing minerals and producing blood cells. So supports the bones and cartilage, forms the body's framework, giving it shape and structure. Protection. Bones protect vital internal organs like the brain. The skull protects the brain, the heart, and the lungs by the rib cage. So our rib cage, which are bones, covers the heart and lungs. And the spinal cord, the vertebral column. So the spinal cord is encased in those bones. So movement. Bones act as a lever and muscles attached to them via tendons, allowing for movement and locomotion. Mineral storage. Bones store minerals such as calcium and phosphorus, which are essential for various bodily function. Blood cell production. The bone marrow found within certain bones produces red and white blood cells as well as platelets. Platelets is a clot. It helps your blood clot. So like when you're bleeding, that's what causes you to stop bleeding, the platelets. They rush to the area where you're bleeding from. Fat storage. Bone marrow also stores fat, which can be used as an energy source. Fruits like prunes, figs, oranges, and berries are good choices as they offer essential nutrients like vitamin C, calcium, and antioxidants. Prunes or dried plums are known for their potential to promote bone health and prevent bone loss, especially in postmenopausal women. Figs, both fresh and dried, are a good source of calcium, potassium, and magnesium, all of which are important for bone health. Oranges are rich in vitamin C, which is essential for collagen formation, a crucial component of bones tissue. Berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries are packed with antioxidants and vitamin C, which contributes. I didn't finish the sentence, I guess. I don't know what it's contribute to bone health. I guess it contributes to bone health. Something missing. Kiwi is a good source of vitamin C and magnesium, which are important for bone health. Bananas contain potassium, which is important for maintaining bone density. Apples are a good source of calcium, which is essential for bone health. Pineapples is a good source of magnesium, which is also key in strong bones. And manganese is a mineral. Not magnesium, sorry, manganese. It's a mineral. Muscular system. The primary function is to enable movement of the body and its parts, including both voluntary and involuntary actions, while also maintaining posture and stabilizing joints. For a healthy muscular system, you want to incorporate fruits and vegetables rich in antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and electrolytes like spinach, kale, broccoli, bananas, and berries to support muscle recovery, reduce inflammation, and promote overall muscle health. Bananas, excellent source of carbohydrates for muscle fuel, and potassium essential for nerve and muscle function. Berries are packed with antioxidants, which can help reduce inflammation and muscle damage after exercise. Watermelon, yum, my favorite, provides potassium, magnesium, and hydration, all important for muscle recovery and reducing cramps. Avocados, again, contains healthy fats, fiber, and protein, contributing to overall muscle health. Pineapples, another one of my favorites, rich in bromelain, an enzyme that can help reduce muscle soreness and inflammation. Spinach has a good source of iron, nitrates, and vitamins supporting muscle growth and recovery. Kale provides calcium and other nutrients beneficial for bone and muscle health. Peas, a good source of plant-based protein and essential amino acids. Okay, let me grab my other book because I'll be writing. Almost there. Cardiovascular system, my favorite. I put a red little heart there. So the primary function of the cardiovascular system is to transport blood throughout the body, delivering oxygen, nutrients, and other essential substances to cells and tissues, and removing waste products. This process is crucial for maintaining the body's overall health and functioning. See how important the heart is? It never take a break. Fruits and vegetables are highly beneficial for cardiovascular health due to their rich content of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber, which can help lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, and improve blood vessel function. So again, antioxidants, they are packed with uh, antioxidants. Why did I write that? Such as vitamin C, vitamin E, beta carotene, which helps protect against cellular damage and oxidative stress, reducing the risk of atherosclerosis, plaque buildup in the arteries. Oh, I know I wrote antioxidant. Okay. Fiber, particularly from whole grains, vegetables, and fruits, can help lower cholesterol levels and improve blood vessel function. Nitrates. So leafy greens are an excellent source of nitrates, which help relax and widen blood vessels, improving blood flow and reducing blood pressure. Okay. Oh, and then I wrote, so when patients are having symptoms of they having a heart attack, and one of the medications we give is nitroglycerin. So that reminded me of it's saying nitrates because it opens up, it improves the blood flow, yeah, and reduce the blood pressure. So when patients come in like, oh, they having chest pain, or some patients even carry that around in their bag, like if they prescribe nitroglycerin, you put a tablet under your tongue and it dissolves really quickly, get into the bloodstream, and it'll open up those blood vessels until help arrives. Magnesium. Leafy greens also contain magnesium, a mineral that plays a role in the blood pressure regulation. Potassium. Fruits and vegetables, particularly bananas and tomatoes, are good sources of potassium, which helps balance sodium levels and lower blood pressure. Vitamin K. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are rich in vitamin K, which is important for blood clotting and arterial health. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are high in antioxidants and may lower LDL cholesterol and blood pressure. Citrus fruits. Oranges, lemons, and grapefruit are rich in vitamin C and flavonoids, which can help lower blood pressure and reduce cholesterol. Tomatoes are a great source of lycopene, an antioxidant that may protect against heart disease. Nuts and seeds such as almonds and walnuts contain healthy fats and may help improve circulation. I'm a little parched. One moment. Okay, the endocrine system. The primary function of the endocrine system is to regulate various bodily functions using chemical messengers called hormones, which are produced and released by endocrine glands. These hormones travel through the bloodstream and influence processes like metabolism, growth, development, mood, and reproduction. Leafy greens such as spinach and kale are rich in nutrients like magnesium, which help regulate cortisol levels. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower aid in estrogen detoxification. Berries, nuts, and seeds also contribute to hormonal balance with their antioxidants and healthy fats. So this cruciferous vegetables, I've never heard that term before. So I Googled it. And so cruciferous comes from a Latin word, cruciferare, meaning cross bearing, as the flower's four petals resemble a cross. And so cruciferous vegetables are the broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, which contain indole 3 carbinol, which helps the liver metabolize estrogen, potentially reducing excess estrogen levels. Avocados, again, provides healthy fats, including monounsaturated fats, which help support hormone production. Quinoa, is that how they say it? Quinoa, a good source of protein and fiber, which can help stabilize blood sugar levels and support hormone health. Green tea, that's what I just took a sip of. Green tea, high in antioxidants, which help reduce insulin resistance and enhance metabolism. The lymphatic system. Primary function of the lymphatic system is to maintain fluid balance by collecting excess fluid from tissues, filtering it through lymph nodes, and returning it to the bloodstream while playing a crucial role in the immune system. Fluid balance. The lymphatic system, a network of vessels and nodules, collects fluids that leak from blood vessels into the tissues called interstitial fluid. This fluid, now called lymph, contains white blood cells, proteins, and other substances. Filters and immune function. So lymph flows through nodes. These nodes filter out bacteria, viruses, and other foreign substances, as well as damaged or abnormal cells. Lymph nodes also contain lymphocytes, a type of white blood cell that plays a crucial role in the immune system. Leafy greens, berries, citrus fruits, radishes, cranberries are great fat emulsifiers, helping break down excess fat or easier absorption and transportation through the lymphatic system. Beetroot, nuts, seeds, turmeric, ginger, and garlic, herbs, and spices have anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce lymphatic congestion and support immune function. So drink water, stay hydrated, and limit processed food and added sugars. So I'm going to add a picture into this, but if you have swollen lymph nodes due to an infection, like sometimes you get it be swollen under there, or some people even get swollen lymph nodes under the underarm. Like when people get diagnosed with breast cancer and they remove the breast, they also take the lymph nodes under there that's under near it, because they just in case if it spread to the lymph nodes. And then those women who go through that, they cannot have blood pressure taken on the side of the arm that they had the surgery where the cancer was taken out. Okay, so if you have swollen lymph nodes due to an infection such as a common cold, you want to load up on red fruits and vegetables such as cherries, raspberries, red cabbage, pomegranate, and beetroot. So pineapple contains an enzyme called, bromelain, that can help reduce inflammation and swelling, making it beneficial for lymphatic health. Citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits are rich in vitamin C, which can help support the immune system and promote lymphatic flow. The digestive system. So the digestive system consists of mouth, esophagus, stomach, intestines, and other organs to help process food for energy and nutrient absorption. The primary function of the digestive system is to break down food into smaller molecules that the body can absorb and utilize for energy and building blocks, while also eliminating waste products. Bananas. Bananas are easy to digest and contain important electrolytes like potassium as well as fiber. Apples are rich in pectin, a soluble fiber that can help with constipation and diarrhea by drawing water from the digestive tract and forming a gel in the intestines. Leafy greens has fiber as well and helps the digestive system moving smoothly. Avocados contain both fiber and enzymes that aid in nutrient digestion. Papayas contain papain. Papain. Papayas contain papain, an enzyme that helps break down protein and can alleviate bloating. Ginger, known for its anti-inflammatory and digestive properties. Vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, root vegetables such as carrot, beet, sweet potato, and leafy greens, spinach and kale, beans and legumes, artichokes, onions, and garlic. Asparagus, especially the stalk, is good source of fiber and prebiotics. So those are all good for the digestive system, for your tummy. Okay. Urinary system. Is this the last? Last but certainly not least. Urinary system. Primary role of the urinary system is to filter blood and remove waste products and excess fluids produced in urine as a result. This process helps maintain the body's fluid and electrolyte balance. So you want to focus on foods rich in fiber and antioxidants like cranberries, blueberries, and garlic, along with vegetables like cauliflower and bell peppers. These foods can help prevent UTIs and keep your urinary tract healthy. So cranberries, I think most people know this one. Cranberries good for your bladder. So it coats the bladder wall and it helps prevent bacteria's ability to stick to the bladder lining. Blueberries, high in antioxidants and low in sodium, potassium, and phosphorus, making it beneficial for bladder health. Bananas, high in potassium and fiber. I eat a lot of bananas too, which can aid in regular bowel movement and help flush out the urinary tract. Usually a banana is the first thing I eat in the morning. For some reason, I just eat bananas just to get started. Even if I don't know if I'm going to eat healthy for the day or not, because it usually determines if I want to be healthy or a little unhealthy. But I just start out by eating a banana and then I go from there. So at least I know I got something healthy in my body. It's all about balance. Pears may help prevent kidney stones due to their malic acid content. Vegetables, garlic, a natural antibiotic. Cauliflower is anti-inflammatory compounds that can help control inflammation in the urinary tract. And bell peppers, or the cruciferous vegetables, green beans, nuts, and whole grains are all good for your urinary system. Okay, that's all, folks. So I will be inserting some pictures so y'all can see as I'm talking on the video. Okay, bye.